Charlie Sheen and Chuck Lorre haven't spoken since the shutdown, but in our interview, Sheen wanted to address Chuck directly.
If Chuck Lorre is watching right now, I imagine he probably is.
He should be.
What do you want to say to him?
It's funny you'd ask. I actually have my questions right here. Because Chuck is the only man in the known universe who can answer these. And people are begging for an answer to these questions. Chuck, number one, why is it when I was ready to return to work, you told me there are no scripts ready to shoot? This obviously begs the second part of the question. What would we have shot had you not ordered the suits into my home to shut down my party?
So you're saying he didn't write any scripts to even shoot a show?
I can't speak for him. I'm just putting these out there because I think they warrant an explanation. Clearly, he didn't bring gum for everyone. Okay, number two, and why is it you issued a decree informing me that the remaining 8 shows of season 8 had been reduced down to 4? I don't recall getting a vote on this, by the way. Stating as well that season 8, our highest rated season to date, most shows are in decline by then and headed toward Will and Graceville, was suddenly to halt production 2 weeks earlier than scheduled. You're the only man that can answer this. Just got to remind these people. Number 3. When you were told that the crew would suffer gravely as a result of your dictatorial laziness, would you please explain what you meant by your statement, quote, "They are not my problem," end quote? I'm sure there's like 120 some odd people that would love to hear the answer to that.
What other Supreme Court decisions do you disagree with?
Well, let's see. There's, of course, in the great history of America, there have been rulings that there's never going to be absolute consensus by every American, and there are those issues, again, like Roe v. Wade, where I believe are best held on a state level and addressed there. So, you know, going through the history of America, there would be others, but...
Can you think of any?
Well, I would think of any, again, that could best be dealt with on a more local level. Maybe I would take issue with, but, you know, as a mayor and then as a governor and even as a vice president, if I'm so privileged to serve, wouldn't be in a position of changing those things, but in supporting the law of the land as it reads today.
Just who is Lady Gaga?
Well, I am a songwriter. I'm a performance artist. I'm a daughter and a sister. You know, I don't take my glasses off for many interviews, but I'll take them off for you.
Oh, thank you.
But I'm also an Italian girl from New York.